Geez, family vlog.
Guys, I'm going for my COVID jab today. I'm just recording this just for reference, really, of how I'm actually feeling before. If I'm honest with you, I'm probably more nervous about this than I am of catching COVID. When I first had my appointment through, I was adamant I want having it done. I just thought, I haven't been ill for over a year, not even a cold. And now the chances are I'm gonna be ill for maybe a day. Some people are fine. Yeah, so I'm a little bit anxious by it. But I'm almost 50, 49. I don't know. My biggest fear is that this has not been tested enough. It's all gone through too quick. I don't know. I'm just not 100% whether I want to do this or not. But I know what will happen is, if I don't, we'll be restricted with travel. They could even stop you going in shops. That's how I think it'll end up being. Once the COVID jab has been given widely through all the different age groups, I think then they're talking about, in England, I think about COVID passport, and I do think something like that'll come in. But I prefer to wait, if I'm honest. I even called the number on there and they said I was number 30, something like that, in the queue. So I didn't hang on because I was gonna postpone it. But the more people I've spoken to since having my appointment, turns out lots of people have had it and lots of people have been fine. So here we go. This is it. Leaving now. I don't know what to think. Okay, this is where we gotta go. Okay, this is where I gotta go. Homeview Leisure Centre.
See your first appointment and your ID.
I forgot to bring ID, look, right? And this is it. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be filming in here, but I forgot to bring ID. So she's just checking out my name and all that. Well, that's it. All done. Pretty painless, really. So just fingers crossed I don't have any side effects. When I went in, I actually asked her if I could film the procedure, and she said no, this is for data protection, which you know, I do understand that to a certain extent, but I'm only filming my arm. That's what my attitude was. I did say that to her, but she said no, she'd prefer I didn't. So I wanted to show you me being jabbed. I wanted evidence just in case it goes wrong. Oh, look at this, the queue to Barry Island. So I don't think I told you what injection I've had. What's it called?
AstraZeneca.
What?
Astra.
Senza. That's what I had. I have no idea what the difference is between them all.
Something like that, then, what you're on about.
Yeah, you know what I'm on about. Maybe. Oh, look, it's not a queue. It's these horse and traps. Oh, that's good news. Got this just come through the door. The Dudgies. Kiss, kiss.
Open it.
Open it. What is it? Oh, I know what it is.
Big
Congratulations! Hooray for you!
Congratulations on the birth of your new grandson, Calvin James.
Oh.
Lots of love, Janet, Rob and Dent.
Oh, that's so nice. Thanks then, guys.
Thank you.
So this is my arm here, look. Just got home, right? As you can see, that's where I had the injection. Right by there. Yeah, this just... see what happens. Hopefully it don't swell up, my arm fall off. Okay, so 12:20 I had the injection, and it's now 1:30, and my arm is feeling a little bit, I don't know, just like I'm aware of it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's not hurting, but it's just a little bit. There's nothing obvious to see there. Still looks exactly the same. But yeah. Ooh, it just feels like stiff, that's all. I don't know, it's weird. It's now a couple of minutes to 2. And I can feel it's like throbbing now. My arm is throbbing, but it's like I can't feel. It's like it's numb to touch, but inside is throbbing. It's weird because like I can feel that, but I can't feel that. It's like numb. It's weird. Does that look like it's bruising by there? I don't know. Looks like a funny colour, doesn't it? Is it different to that side? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's all in my imagination, but that's definitely like numb. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Just notice my arm like twitching. It won't do it now, watch. You've seen it, didn't you?
Yeah, I've seen it. Twitch. I didn't see it then, but looking through the camera, you might not be able to.
He's turning into the Hulk.
Is it my arm going green?
No.
Is it going
It's
blue?
not doing it now, is it?
Is it going blue? Is he
Sat there with his blanket.
I'm not
Is it
sat here
going-
with a blanket at all. That's not what happened. I should have sat here with a quilt.
Is
Because
he
he's
going
had a
green?
jab.
Or blue or yellow?
It's not going anything, and I'll be honest with you, I feel fine. It's
Is
just,
it going green? It's not going green, you're not going to be the Hulk. Is it going yellow?
it's just normal colour,
Then
isn't
you're
it?
not going to be a Simpson. Is it going blue?
No.
Then you're not going to be a Smurf. So you're good.
Oh,
You're
that's
fine.
all right then. I'm fine.
Did it twitch then or what?
I don't know.
I don't think you.
Because I can't feel it twitch, I can just see it.
No, I seen it twitch. You can't feel it twitch.
No, not really.
Oh,
no.
normally you can feel it and you can't see it
Yeah, it's
when you have a twitch.
freaking me out now. That's enough.
It's numb as well, you said, isn't it?
Yeah, I've already done that video. Don't know whether this is anything to do with the injection, but it's 4:20, isn't it? I just can't keep my eyes open. I feel tired. But my arm's still sore, but no worse than it was earlier. So far, don't know. Yeah, it's all right. Just woke up. It's 2:30 in the morning, and my arm just feels numb. You know, like a bit of a dead arm. But when I got up to go to the toilet, I felt all hot and sweaty. No, sorry. When I got up to go to the toilet, I felt freezing. And now I'm back into the quilt. I feel boiling, like almost flu-like symptoms, but nothing too bad. So, no, it's still all good. Just woke up this morning, kind of feel like I haven't slept at all. And I don't know, I just don't feel right. You know when you just can't put your finger on it, you just don't feel 100%. Like, I just feel like my head's a bit swishy. My arm's a little bit sore, but that's to be expected. And I was just taking 2 paracetamol. I don't normally take paracetamol, but I just thought I gotta get on with it this morning. Back to school and that. But yeah, it just feels like, I don't know, like I haven't slept hardly. Don't know. Okay, it's 24 hours later. My arm feels very tender. This morning I felt a bit like groggy. I did explain that earlier. But I took a few paracetamol, and I don't know, about an hour later I felt a bit more alive. I've been okay, but I've been found that when I do anything this morning, that I don't know, just I felt worn out quite easy. I don't know, it might all be in my mind, I don't know. But that's the symptoms so far after 24 hours. I'm feeling okay now. I feel pretty good, and I would have thought the painkillers would have worn off by now, the paracetamol. So yeah, it's all good. Arm is sore. It's sore to touch. And you lift your arm up like that, you can feel it. It's a bit like, you know what I mean? Oh. Okay, so it's Wednesday morning. Yeah, it's Sunday morning. So that's Monday, Tuesday. It's the 4th day, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, now it's Wednesday. My arm is still tender. It's not hurting. It's just tender to touch. I've been okay. Ever since I seen you last, that's why I haven't updated you. Everything been fine, but yeah, it seemed to be about 24 hours that the symptoms of mine lasted, where I felt very flu-like. In the middle of the night I woke up sweating and then I was freezing. So I don't know whether to say like expect that, because not everybody has got that, but this is my personal experience with the COVID jab. Would I recommend you have it? Yes, I definitely would. There's lots of things out there saying about the jab and whatnot, and you know, and to be honest with you, part of me even got sucked into it, you know, where people are saying about I haven't been tested enough, which I do, you know, think it went very fast, but they've said in the past it can take many years to create a vaccine. But let's not forget, the whole world was on lockdown, so this was priority number one all over the world to find a vaccine. So obviously that's why this vaccine came along a lot quicker. There's lots of the younger people are saying they're not having it. Now, I said at the beginning of this video I was considering not having it. But I wasn't not going to have it. I just wanted to postpone it. I just felt that if it was going to make me ill, I didn't want it to make me ill right now. I got too much going on. But there's always too much going on, if you know what I mean. There's never a good time to be ill, is there? Nobody wants to be ill. But yeah, it was 24 hours. So I think if you expect that, then, you know, try and, if you got the jab on one day, maybe try and have the following day off work, or, you know, try not to be operating heavy machinery the next day, whatever, you know. But yeah, there's lots of youngsters that I've read about and seen videos about saying that they don't want the jab, and all I got to say about that is, like, I don't know, I was born in the 70s and vaccination was big. Vaccination, I mean, the school nurse used to do it years ago. And I was saying to Mrs. D about it, and she was making me think that I was going crazy, but we had this one when I was in comp, and it was like a round circle, and it pumped on your arm, and it left a round ring. Now, I don't know whether I dreamt that, so any of you out there who were born in the early 70s had that in comp? I'm sure I had it, but I'm starting to think, I googled it, I can't find no information on this, the Daisy, I think we called it at the time, but I'm certain there was like quite a few all at once. It could be, I could be dreaming it, I could have dreamt it, but Mrs. D, she's younger than me, so she was born early 80s, and she didn't have it. She said she didn't have it. But vaccinations, you know, we've all had a vaccination at some point, you know. I would say most of us have. You know, there's certain countries you can't travel to without, you know, we had to have jabs before we went to the Dominican Republic to get married. You have vaccinations as a child. So I think we need to just trust the system. If there's so many, with the media, and especially social media, there's so much out there. I'm not saying necessarily fake news, right? I'm not saying that. Everybody has a different, we're all different. All our bodies are different. So our bodies are going to react differently to different things, you know. My reaction to this jab could be completely different to somebody else's. I'm only talking about my personal experience here. But yeah, I think when I spoke to the lady about it, when she was taking the jab, she said there was lots of people not turning up. I think that could be partly down to the fact that if you try to ring the number, you're number like 30 in the queue. I tried a couple of times. I was very high. I think it was 30 in the queue, 15 in the queue. And then the following time it said such high demand that please try later. I think that could be a massive reason why there's so many people not turning up. You can't get through on the telephone lines to postpone it, cancel it, whatever. So I think they need to do something about that, because at the end of the day, these slots could be filled with people who want the jab, you know. So I think it's very important that they have a system in place that if you want to cancel it, you should be able to drop them an email. But from what I could see on the card that I had, there was just a phone number you had to call. I don't understand why you can't just, in this day and age, just message them, you know, drop a text message, an email, just to say, I can't make that appointment. Because I think there would be a lot less wasted time, maybe wasted vaccines. Yeah, so guys, I just wanted to share this experience with you. I wasn't sure whether I was going to share this video. I made the video just to see how I felt afterwards, and it was quite interesting watching it back, because you do forget. Now it's a few days down the line. It's like I never really had it. Do I feel like I'm better protected? I don't know, because to be honest with you, I didn't really not feel protected before. I was doing everything I was supposed to do. I was wearing a mask, washing my hands, hand sanitizer. So yeah, I was doing everything that I possibly could to not catch it. I was staying local. I was following the rules, you know. So no, I wasn't particularly worried about catching it at the time. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I was more concerned about this vaccine than I was about catching it, which I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. I just want to say, if we don't have this vaccine, all that's going to happen is it's going to restrict travel, and the world is finally starting to open, and I for one do not want to be held back by the fact that I didn't have the vaccine. So yeah, this is a few days down the line, guys. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine. There's no side effects that apart from the sore arm, you know, at this stage. Yeah, so guys, thanks for joining me on this COVID vaccine journey, we'll call it. I hope this makes you feel a bit more at ease with having it, or even maybe giving you some idea of what to expect when you do have it. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Don't get lost or squashed, and we'll speak more soon. Bye.
Family vlog. Family vlog.